I'll shout it on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hear my prayer tonight. I'm singing to the sky. Give me strength to raise my voice. Let me testify. Oh, hear my prayer tonight. 'Cause this is do or die. The time has come to make a choice. And I choose. Let it move you. Let it move. Let it move you. Yeah, I choose. Let it move you. Let it move. Let it move you. Yeah, back when I was younger, my eyes were full of life. But now that I am older, I live at the speed of light. Feels like the cycle never stops. Feels like it's never gonna. Gotta get that fire back in my bones before my heart turns into stone. So when somebody please pass the megaphone, I'll shout it on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hear my prayer tonight. I'm singing to the sky. Give me strength to raise my voice. Let me testify. Oh, hear my prayer tonight. 'Cause this is do or die. The time has come to make a choice. And I choose. Let it move you. Let it move. Let it move you. Yeah, I choose. Let it move you. Let it move. Let it move you. So I walk through the valley in the shadow of night. Oh, with you by my side, I'm stepping into the light. I choose. Let it move you. Let it move. Let it move you. Joy, 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 joy down in my heart to stay. I need that joy, 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 joy down in my heart to stay.
All right, it is a joyful thing. It is a joyful thing to give, to help our neighbors in need, and we're so grateful to everybody getting involved. Jim and Sharon, Cheryl, Jennifer, the latest folks getting involved with our Hope for the Hungry campaign to feed 5,000 of our neighbors in need here in southern Middle Tennessee in time for Easter. And the well is in Mount Pleasant. It's in Spring Hill. It relies upon hundreds of volunteers each month and people just like you and me to give financially so they can feed everybody that comes to the door with a need. And they can't do it without you. But with your gift today through the Well Outreach at theWellOutreach.org, we can help even more. We don't want to turn anybody away, but we see about 5,000 people every month. And these are your neighbors that don't necessarily let you know that they have a need, but that are coming to the food pantries saying, I have to make a choice between, buying groceries or paying rent, or buying groceries and putting gas in the car because groceries are more expensive now. Gas is more expensive now. And, you need the gas to get to work. And these are working families, single moms and dads that are coming to the well. And we don't want them to have to make that impossible choice so that no kid goes hungry. And in time for Easter, we thought this would be a great time to really, as we really celebrate the resurrection of Jesus, to be the hands and feet of Jesus here in our community. And we're inviting you to do that through the welloutreach.org. UnitedHealthcare.org. United Healthcare has put up a $3,000 dollar for dollar challenge, which is really incredible. So your gift goes even further now through the well. And if you can take a portion of that, maybe you could do a leadership gift of $1,000, have it become $2,000. That would be remarkable, and it's needed. It's been a little slow. Folks are busy. Maybe you're on your lunch break, but don't wait, because you are needed to give, to help us help our neighbors through the Well Outreach at theWellOutreach.org. Kirk heard the announcement and gave through Graphic Garage. So thank you, Kirk, for stepping up and supporting on behalf of your business.
You got it.
That's really remarkable. And together we can do this. It's a big goal, but we know that the folks listening, this is a really generous community in southern Middle Tennessee. And we hear all the time that I didn't know there was such a need. But now you do, and have an opportunity to respond so that, our friends and neighbors don't go away with no food. But it doesn't take much. $30 does become $300 worth of groceries. And Shelley Sasson, you're the CEO of The Well. You get to see the kind of folks that come to The Well every day. Who are you serving each day through The Well?
Yeah, I always say, we're probably serving someone that you know. We're probably serving one of your neighbors. And I think that's what surprises people the most, because, you might categorize people and say, well, that's not me.
Mm-hmm.
That's not our immediate family or our immediate circle. But I'm just saying, that we serve a lot of people, probably people at your church, probably children at your child's lunch table. And maybe someone in your neighborhood. We have some stories that we hear every single day that just break you when you do hear the circumstances that bring people to us. I know we recently had someone who had just gotten out of jail that morning, and they were in a terrible situation, unsure what life was going to be handing them, where they were going to go. And when she was in the jail, she heard a church service. And at that church service, it was a local church, the Bridge Church. And the Bridge Church is one of our church partners. And they started talking about the work of the Well Outreach, the work of feeding those in need. And we always say we don't try to give just food, but we give the gift of hope and the gift of Christ's love. And she heard about that on the radio. And so she got out of jail that morning. And not only did she need that gift of hope, but she needed the gift of food. And she came to the Well and visited for the first time. When she was there, she was loved on, she was seen, she was walked alongside and given the gift of Christ's love, but also the gift of hope and the gift of food. And that all started by hearing a church service in the jail. And so these are circumstances that we as a community want to walk alongside. We want to make a difference, right? We all have a choice each day of what we can give our neighbors and what we can give people we know and maybe people we don't know. And so today as a community, we are asking your help. Can you give? Can you make a difference? Can your family, would you consider feeding another family? Like, how beautiful would that look if your family fed another family each month? Can you imagine if we all did that? Every month, my family is going to help another family, and you can do it for such a small amount, $1 a day. Paul, what can you get for $1 a day?
Yeah, not much. You can't even buy a coffee for $1.
I mean, for sure not. What about, I think the Dollar Tree isn't even $1 anymore, right? I don't know. You can't get a candy bar for $1, but for $1 a day, your family, for $30 total, would give another family about $300 in groceries. And so it's just crazy. I know, Kirk, you had mentioned there was a time in your life, and I don't know your comfort sharing this, but there was time in your family's life where like you were living close to the edge.
Yep.
And what did that feel like? And did you have a resource like the Well?
There was, which is why it kind of pulls at the heartstrings, but it's not a great spot to be in.
Yeah.
You just never know, right? And as a kid in school, because I was young at the time, you feel somewhat embarrassed. You feel you don't really know why. You don't really understand why somebody has something that you don't. And I think rather than having somebody feel like that, if there is, time or money that you can donate to help that family so they don't have to feel like that, I think goes
Yeah.
a really, really long way. And not only for the kids, but for the parents too. Like take the load off, take the burden off, and give them that opportunity for normalcy.
Yeah.
I think is really, really important.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. I
You
know
got
that
it.
had to be a hard time and a difficult time. And this is the gift that you can give others, is that you've been there and you can share that, what it felt like, and that there is a solution to it, and
Yep.
it's an easy solution, something that's not going to be a huge sacrifice for us right now to give $1 a day. And so I really just want to leave this with this point right here. We really need your help. We need the community to walk alongside. We need 400 volunteers each week, and we are blessed to get that. But not every week. We always need volunteers. And the gift of food, when you go grocery shopping, maybe pick up 5 extra items and consider it dropping it by the Well campus. Or putting in your budget, $1 a day. That would make a huge difference.
Yeah, there's a lot of problems in the world we can't do anything about. You watch the news and you're like, that's terrible. And it's like, but this isn't something that we have to figure out. The Well knows how to serve these people with dignity and provide the hope. They know they have the distribution figured out. They just need the money to get enough food so that nobody gets turned away. And so this is totally figure outable. It's totally doable. All that they need is the funds. And so that's where you come in. If you're able to give that $30, help another family, maybe you can do that monthly. You want to help 10 families, it'd be $300. We just ask you to do that right now and give generously at thewelloutreach.org. And United Healthcare is going to double your giving just for a few more minutes here before 12 o'clock. Let's help as many families as we can together through the Well Outreach at thewelloutreach.org. And Les is with United Healthcare, but you're not just with United Healthcare. I've learned you're also a Well ambassador. What does that
right.
mean? You give and volunteer.
Yeah, it gives me an opportunity to represent the Well at various outreach events. I've been to a couple of churches here. I've done First Friday events here in Columbia, right down the street. So it gives me an opportunity to, provide some representation for the Well. Share the
And
share the story.
what inspired you to do that? You're a busy guy. You've got a job.
I'm a busy guy. Not so much these days now, but the kids are grown and gone, right? So it gives me an opportunity to get out and as Kurt mentioned, just have an opportunity to help neighbors as I can. So that's the drive for me.
Yeah. Well, that's really awesome. Thank you for doing that, and also getting your company involved and supporting financially. And, if you are a business owner and want to give, we invite you to do that, a gift of $300 and be a segment sponsor here on our broadcast. That would be incredible, and it's needed. Just give at thewelloutreach.org, and your team at work could volunteer. It's a great team building exercise to help distribute food or pack those jet packs that they give to kids over the weekend. There's lots of opportunities to get involved, but it just takes that next step. So don't wait. Give what you can and be as generous as you can. We're going to play another song. Could we hear from at least 3 people during this song? You and 2 others, maybe one person making a leadership gift of $1,000. That helps stand in the gap for 33 families in need, and your gift will be doubled. Can't do the 1,000. Give what you can. Be as generous as you can, but don't wait. Give right now. Help us stay on track and help as many of our neighbors in need as we can together through the Well Outreach at thewelloutreach.org.
The wind is moving, but I am standing still. A life of pages waiting to be filled. A heart that's hopeful, a head that's full of dreams. But this becoming is harder than it seems. Feels like I'm looking for a reason, roaming through the night to find my place in this world, my place in this world. Now If there are millions down on their knees among the many, can you still hear me? Hear me asking, where do I belong? Is there a vision